Do we not understand that, there are some things called sexual assaults? So, we're not going to go there. But just know that. Keep that in the back of your head. Keep that in the back of your head in a big old bubble. And
I wouldn't call that. I'm not calling that
a woman's consent may not mean shit. Because guess what? She cannot consent and it can still happen anyway.
Yeah, but that would be great.
Well, exactly. So that's a terminology we made up for that. Okay, so anyway, moving on.
Made up? That's what it is.
Yes, sir. We made up the terminology for it, even though the line that comes from the crack of your ass to the top of your balls is called the rapeseed gland. So please, the rape gland. So move on.
Well, to answer
sir,
the second part. Oh, go ahead.
Pause. I just need to calm down for a second because y'all are so stuck on this beginning framework that says that men are a gatekeeper of sex because you have been told repetitively that it's woman's vagina. No. Okay? Men are the gatekeepers of sex. As a woman, I know that if I go have sex with a man, I possibly can catch an STD, get pregnant, humiliated, all of these things and then some by walking through a man's gate and having sex with him and consenting to having sex with him. Okay? So I know that I need
Consenting happens
hold
after.
on. Excuse me. I know that I need to protect myself. Okay? That is not the topic at hand. The topic at hand is men are the gatekeepers of sex, i.e. an erection, penetrative sex. Okay? So why don't men respect or value their responsibility?
Because society has conditioned us to think that being sexually depraved is actually a good thing and masculine. That's why boys are not taught to value their body the same way girls are. We don't have the same moral stigma put on us as girls do.
That's not society. That's just nature.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Let a grown man finish.
Yeah,
learn to fucking listen instead of speaking. Okay, stay on mute. Open your ears and listen. Okay.
Hello, bro. Goodbye.
Bye. Somebody's mother failed. That is a perfect example of somebody's mother has failed. Okay, so moving on. Continue saying what you were saying, Marco.
Maceo.
Maceo.
So society conditions boys and men to think that being hypersexual, being depraved in a manner is okay and a sign of masculinity and a sign of manhood to be that way. So we don't value our bodies nearly as much as girls or boys because we're not penalized for it like women and girls are.
You are.
No, because if
you
that
are
was
penalized.
Well, okay, but again, like if a man has, let's just say, slept with 10 women in the course of a month, he's going to be praised for that by a certain segment of society.
Mm-hmm. But if he gets all 10 of them pregnant, then what?
A certain segment would say that that's reckless, but then there's going to still be another segment that's going to be like, well...
But he will still be penalized because guess what? He has to pay for 10 women. He has to pay. He has to come out of pocket. Do you not understand that each one of those women, when they have those babies, they can keep all of the receipts and everything that they have for when they go to the doctor or anything or something like that and then sue him?
But that's beside the point because we're talking about why...
Those are consequences. Those are penalties.
But I'm talking about...
You will have to still provide for that child for 25 years.
But you're talking about monetary. I'm talking about societal penalty. Whereas a woman...
And that's how y'all get hit. That's how y'all get hit. That's the only way the consequence of man is in his pockets.
Well, the conversation is about respect and value.
And time. Because if you do choose to abandon said child, it is illegal. You will lose rights to your license, the rights to being free. You can be imprisoned because you abandoned your responsibility of
Do you
your
think
child.
Men and women are just the same based on sex?
Sir, I'm not answering that question.
Okay, because you know it's true. They're not judged the same. A woman can have two partners.
I already said that. I said that earlier.
So
If
why
you
are
were
you
listening.
disagreeing? You're adding extra
I
context.
said I'm not answering that question.
No,
Move
but
on.
you're disagreeing with me about men being penalized
I'm not
in society.
disagreeing. I'm telling you that there are consequences.
You're talking about
There are
outside of the
man-made
conversation. There's
consequences.
consequences.
Sir, you had logic and then you're expressing non-logic right now.
What is non-logic?
Like you're asking me questions that don't even apply to the situation.
They do apply.
No. Because you automatically go into the things of, oh, there's no real consequences for a man because only the woman can get pregnant, but there are consequences for the man as well.
I'm talking about societal judgment as a consequence.
Listen, there are consequences, sir.
They're not the same for men and women.
Yes, they are.
Men are not judged the same way for being promiscuous as women. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, they are.
No, they're... What?
Yes, they are.
Oh, my God. I would love to see this argument. I'm going to go on.
All right, we're going to move on to the next person. Because y'all seem to think that a lot of women like promiscuous, dusty dick men.
That's not what I said.
Go ahead with yourself. Sir, move on. Just because you get high fives from your other male counterparts means nothing. Okay? Black Boy Wenda.
Hey, what's happening?
Yes, how you doing? Now, please, I would love for you to read the prompt and answer it with the utmost logic that you can give me.
Men are the gatekeepers of SMEX, so why don't men respect or value their responsibility? I mean, this is the problem that you're having, and this is the point of contention, is that it's a false premise. Men are not the gatekeepers. This is why we talk about grapes so much. This is why we talk about SA so much. This is why we talk about SA.
I'm really loving when I run this topic because it shows me that even though men think that they are rational and logical, they are unintelligent, unrational thinkers. They exercise no real critical thinking skills. I don't think majority of you were even able to pay attention long enough in your health and biology courses or any anatomy course that you took in your education years. Even though we are full-grown adults, you still have not explored education and making sure you stay on point with the times. Truth be told, yes, men are the gatekeepers of the act of SMEX, because without the erection of a penis, you can't have SMEX, okay? So a woman can be laying next to a man ready to go. She like, yes, I want to have sex with you. We gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? And said man can't get erected. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You're not gonna get no wee-wee. Can y'all play with each other? Can y'all do other intimate sexual acts on each other? Sure. But when it comes down to it, it takes an erection of a penis to do anything penetratively. Like, you can play with her with your fingers. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. Or you can, put a little wee-wee juice on it and stick it up there. And maybe she might get pregnant. Fucking no. Like, I don't think a lot of y'all men can even be rational or talk logically on a real topic. Because guess what? Y'all wasn't taught properly. Right? Y'all have been taught to only think that the woman is a consenting party. She's a consenting party. She's not even a gatekeeper of any fucking thing. Because she could consent to it, but it takes a man's penis to complete the act. Sir, it takes 2 private parts. And of course, y'all keep doing these fucking goddamn live restrictions. Stop reporting my fucking live, you weirdos. Listen, but we're not talking about that, Maceo. You don't know how to read, sir. Like, the question is, why don't men respect or value their responsibility? And y'all don't. Women do. Because we're the ones deciding to either have the baby or have an abort mission or give the child up for adoption. You understand? A lot of women aren't even having sex with men because they know that having sex with men comes with complications. They don't even want to walk through your gate. You could be standing at that gate with the gate